Well, this is Tracee Bond with Irish Film Critic, and I just want to welcome you and thank you for the time that you've taken to spend with us today. We have Roger Ross Williams here, and he's the director of Life Animated. And just to start off, would you please just tell us what your film is about?
Life Animated is about Owen Susskind, who has autism, and he's aggressively autistic, so at 3, he became autistic, and he lost his ability to speak and communicate. And he watched endless Disney animated films, and he uttered his first word, which was "Just Your Voice" from The Little Mermaid. And his parents realized that he was memorizing the dialogue from all these Disney animated films, and they realized that they could communicate and reach him by speaking Disney dialogue, and Disney sort of reconnected Owen to his family and the world.
Okay, and tell me why this particular type of movie. I know I've read about you and that you're very much into human interest stories, but tell me why this one, why this story?
Well, because this film is really about Owen identifies with the sidekick in Disney animated film because he feels like a sidekick himself. He feels like him and people with autism when people pass him on the street, they look the other way, they look past him. They don't see him, and that he really feels like an outsider. And all the stories I tell, the films I make, are really about outsiders and sort of, searching for acceptance and for audiences to really understand, that people, in this case, people with autism, or with my film Music by Prudence, people with ability, that they have so many gifts to offer the world. It's just what we're losing out as a society if we look the other way.
And I appreciate that. I saw the film myself, and my next question is basically, it has a lot to do with the world of autism, and there are many people tune into that who can really relate to that. But how do you expect just the regular world to capture that?
Oh, no. This isn't really a film about just people with autism or have a connection to autism. It's really a film for everyone, and it's really a film about storytelling. It's a film about the power of story and also the power of family, and one particular family, the Susskind's journey to reconnect with their son. But this is a classic coming-of-age story. Owen grows and becomes a young man, and all the things that happen in the film, Owen graduating from school, moving out on his own, falling in love, all those things happen to all of us, so it's very universal, and it's a journey of a young man coming of age who has really grown up using myth and fable and legend, which are what these classic Disney movies are, as a guide to life, and it's about the power of story to connect us all.
All right, that's a wonderful message. Also, the power of Disney. Has that impacted your life outside of this? Has the power of Disney impacted your life growing up?
No, I didn't watch Disney films growing up. Actually, this was my, I think that when I started making Life Animated was the first time I really began to appreciate Disney films and the messages. And really, it's, because these films are sort of really classic fables of the hero's journey. These stories have been told over and over and over for thousands of years, really. And I'm a storyteller, and I love stories, so it's fascinating to me to follow someone who grew up, sort of immersed in these stories, and that's what was always exciting to me. But so that was why I really, embraced Owen's story, I think, and wanted to tell it. But I didn't grow up watching Disney.
Well, I do see where that when you originally started out, you were doing political satire. How does that relate to what you're doing now? I'm sure it's not contradictory for you, but how does that relate?
When I was doing political satire stuff, I was really, championing people who felt outside of the mainstream, whether I would do stuff about, I remember this, I did this one segment for Michael Moore, and we were doing TV Nation about a black guy who was repeatedly stopped and harassed by the police. That's a familiar story right now, and very current right now. And so it's always about overcoming these sort of challenges when society looks at you one way, but you have so much more to offer society. And I think that whether you're doing it with satire, or in Life Animated is about, sort of giving Owen a voice and letting the audience see the world through Owen's eyes. It's always, for me, this film was all about telling the story from Owen's point of view, as from Owen's eyes, so you can be immersed in Owen's world and realize how rich and beautiful it is.
That's wonderful. I also, I see where, I was wondering, is there any chance that film might be resurrected, because it would be, it'd be such a strong message right now.
Yeah, you can watch it. It's on YouTube. You can watch the best of TV Nation on YouTube.
Okay, I definitely will. Tell me what's next for you.
I am doing a film for CNN Films about mass incarceration but it's a very personal story. It's sort of, let's say, an essay on mass incarceration, how it connects to me personally from the community I come from, my family and friends. So I'm going back to my community, and I'm going to reconnect with friends of mine who are in and out of prison and stuck in the cycle of mass incarceration, and try to figure out why.
That sounds like it would definitely be interesting. I would like to definitely get to see a part of that as well. I'm sure they're happy.
It'll be on CNN.
Okay.
In a few, I'm just starting that, so it'll be a couple of years.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it'll be worth the wait. Well, I want to congratulate you. I see where you also were the first African American to be honored for a film short. So congratulations to you, and much success to you. And it looks like you've just had a stream of success in everything that you do. And my closing question is, what's it like to be you from your story in the film? That was a question. So my question to you is, what's it like to be you?
I'm a storyteller, and I love telling stories, and I love what I do. So it's pretty great right now because I get to do what I want to do, and and people come to the theater and hopefully, and see the films that I make, and that's amazing when you get to do something you love. Every day I think to myself, wow, I'm so lucky, because I'm doing something I love, and people are, sort of loving me back for it.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that with the world, and thank you for the impact you're having through your work. I love the film, and I certainly know that you'll develop even a further audience from those who get a chance to share that.
Yes. Please spread the word.
I will.
Spread the word about the film. Let people know. It'll be great. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Okay.
This is Roger Wash Williams, who's the director of Life Animated. Thank you for your time, and good luck to you.
Thank you.